If this script seems rushed, that's because it is. I didn't realize I would be spending so many hearts, but here I am. Well, time to get rid of all of the 120 golden children I have consumed. I get through the gate, and I encounter my first obstacle. Opening the door. Hey, don't give me that. It takes forever if you're on your own. I found a group of traveling Sky Kids, and I survived the one thing all Sky Kids fear. No, not crabs. Those are friends. Not quills. They just want hugs. Not even those fuzzy things in the fire trial. It's that little crevice. You know the one. Encouraged by my success, I ventured into the next leg. The krill area. In this area, I came across a small chibi, which is kind of redundant now that I think about it because chibi means, well, small. Anyways, I later named them Eden Chibi because I came across them. They are a chibi in Eden. Very original, I know. As we got through the first area, I remember Nasty Mole's video where she got all the letters from the devs in beta. You know, one of them was a poem. It was like, krill eyes are red, water is mostly blue, Sky Kids innards are sweet. Please do not report me for the Sky Kids I eat. And I couldn't help but wonder to myself, how would the innards be sweet? You know, maybe Sky Kids are like coconuts, you know, a hard exterior and a squishy interior. Let's just move on, okay? I didn't record much of the area in between Eden and the outer areas. You know the area with all of the rocks and that one krill. Because I can't die in the early stages. I have to die later. In the cave right before you enter the eye, I finally offered a candle to the Eden Chibi. And we became friends. And we entered the Eye of Eden hand in hand. Now, before I talk about what happened in the Eye of Eden, I'd like to preface a few things. My luck in Sky is pretty good. I have at least 5 entire friends that let me back on a semi-regular basis. I know. Shocking, right? My luck won't be absolutely decimated, I thought to myself, right? The two of us had gotten through most of the easier statues in the beginning, and now it's time to head to the middle. In a show of bravado, I nodded and charged forward to light more statues. But unfortunately, the Forest Mother did not smile upon me, as I promptly lost all of my light. Eden Chibi died earlier than I did, but they helped cheer me on. And honestly, I do the same thing if I'm there, I die first, and there's some other Sky Kid, and I, just sort of, you know how the game just sort of yeets you over to the newest player? So, yeah, they cheered me on, and that felt nice. By the time my winged light was down to the 30s, I just wanted to hurry up this whole death and rebirth thing so I can become an Ikajo. But I did make it further into Eden than I usually do, so that's a plus. I finally died, and then we went through the whole cutscene thing. While we were flying through orbit, they tried offering their hand, but couldn't get there in time. But if by any chance you are the person I deemed Eden Chibi, and you are watching this, I'm so sorry. I wanted to hold your hand, but I couldn't. I'm so sorry. I got my forest elder hair and hung around. I thought Eden Chibi wanted to unlock like a high five or something, but then I realized they were handing over candles to the spirits. So I finally did the whole rebirth thing and got yeeted back to home space. So, am I officially Ikajo material? You decide. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. It's a lot different than my usual JoJo Crossing or covers content, but this is my first Elder Hair, and I wanted to share with y'all. Oh, a quick announcement. For as long as I can, I will try to upload a vaguely JoJo-related video every week on Friday, while Stone Ocean is airing. See you on JoJo Friday! Wait, now I have to collect all of those shiny boys again. No!